All right, my friends, we're getting ready to go into the unknown. I have my friend Bill here from That Was Spooky. I'll have a link to his channel down in the description as always. But I decided to bring him out for his first explore with me, and we are back at the Horseshoe Bend place. The place from, I guess it was about 2 months ago now, but we're gonna check it out. I have him here so we can get him creeped out with all the weird noises we hear. Hopefully it could be quiet. We'll see what happens. But you guys, as always, let me know what you see or hear in the comments. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Let's get into it, my friends. Welcome back to the journey. All right, my friends, trivia question. Who knows what this shirt stands for? I'll put the answer in the description, but if you know, put down in the comment section and points to you. Now, if you remember the last time that last time I was here, right in my beginning of my intro, there were some loud tree knocks, and at the time I only heard one loud one, but on playback you could hear there were 3 separate ones. This is also a place that I've seen some weird things that have followed me out of here. I think there's the first time I ever came out here, something followed me, and I kept seeing it all the way back to my house, like on the side of the road. Now, whether that was my mind playing tricks on me or what, I don't know. Yeah. But I've never had any experience like that before. That freaked me out.
Yeah, that is weird. That would not be fun.
Ooh. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel or just don't remember, this place did have a couple of homesteads on it at one time. And there was also a Seminole village out here. Now, we're also along a very haunted river called the Crooked River, or the Seminole name for the river is the Withlacoochee River. Jeez. You can tell school's out and everybody's out playing, because I didn't usually hear this stuff when I was out when school was in. But we also passed 3 sheriff's officers sitting out really close to here, so sooner or later we'll probably be hearing sirens. So this is a place that I found a gigantic footprint. Oh. Like, I wear a size 12, and it was probably closer to like a 17, 18. Like, my foot was dwarfed by it.
Oh, dang.
Found it in the mud over that way.
What? Maybe a Bigfoot? A Sasquatch?
That's... I guess that's an owl. Holy crap, that scared me at first.
Is that an owl?
That last part sounded like an owl.
That first part didn't.
I know. And I have heard people say that there's creatures like the Bigfoot. I think its name is Sabi.
Yeah. That's
sort of like a Bigfoot type creature that will mimic other animals like that. And like I said, you see how far back in the woods we are.
Yeah.
How many size 18 wearing shoe people do you think jumped out of the river and were walking around in the mud? Like, I don't know where that came from, but yeah.
Yeah.
That was my first time ever trying to cast a footprint too, so I have a cast of it at my house. The thing is huge.
Well, that sounded really close.
Yeah, at the beginning it kind of had like a monkey noise to it.
Yeah, I thought it was a person.
Right? I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna hear a lot of weird noises out here. Things you're not gonna be able to explain. Or that you think you explain, but then the more you think about it. All right, my friends, as we continue to walk through here, we're gonna run the Spirit Talker Ovulus and see if we get any responses and what else we pick up. We've already heard some weird, I don't know, the last part of it, like we said earlier, the last part of it sounded like an owl, but the first part of it sounded like a human pretending to be something else. So we're gonna continue making our way this way, and hopefully that was just a bird and we don't run into anybody. I doubt it. Not any kind of conveniences around here for somebody to stay out here in the woods, so. Yeah. But thank you again, you all, for watching. I appreciate those of you who watch all the videos and keep up with everything. Don't forget, like I said, if you hear or see anything we miss, please put it down in the comments. There's a giant spider web.
Oh, jeez.
Tiny little spider in a giant spider web. Actually, it looks like somebody else made one there, and someone made one here. And then he's got the big one.
Celebrate.
Celebrate? You guys having a celebration right now? Or are you talking about that party that's going on down river? You can still kind of hear the bass a little bit. Man, them wild hogs tore this place up. Wild hogs. I don't know why every time I say that I think of that stupid movie instead of the actual animal. Yeah, look at this, man.
This is a hog?
It's gotta be. I bet it feels real good when they run into one of these things while they're rutting around. Because those are solid, man. That was my steel toe boot kicking that. You heard how hard it was.
Albert.
Hi, Albert. Albert, my name's Jay. That's my friend Bill over there. Did you used to live out here, Albert? That is one piece of equipment, though, that I wish I had was the flux.
Oh, yeah. The US tank prism.
Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. I know I've gotten your name out here before. And it can seem extra quiet, and then you'll go back and listen with headphones and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's crazy the EVPs that you'll get out here in the middle of the woods. That's the one thing that I think interests me the most about it, is like when I go back and listen to a video and there's people talking to me that I did not hear at the time.
Yeah.
I could have thought I heard something moving over there, but
yeah, I thought I saw like something light up, but I wasn't sure. It was like really quick if it did.
is he dangerous or is he cool? The only thing that the bug spray can't save you from is all the spider webs you walk through.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid them.
I'm trying to avoid them
Where's my body?
What is it?
Where's your body? I am not sure where your body is.
Laura.
Hi, Laura. Are you one of the people that was thrown into the river? I was telling him on our walk out here, the river that's behind us back in the 1800s was used as like dumping grounds. A whole bunch of people, some have said upwards of maybe 2,000 people were killed and thrown into that river.
Sound like something moving over here.
That sounded like kind of like a knock.
Yeah.
Either that or something maybe slapping the top of the water.
Maybe it could be a fish, I guess. We are pretty close to the river.
You're right. It almost sounds like something's moving, but then it doesn't. It's weird. That was me. There's like, I can't believe the amount of sticks that are on the ground.
Take a right.
Take her right.
Take a right?
That goes back to the river, no?
No, the river's behind us.
So,
A right.
Look below.
Look below? Look below what? Are you below this tree that's tipped over? Perfectly into that position there? Right in the Y. Oh, I just saw a bat go above us.
oh, really? I have not seen
Yeah.
that.
Here's another piece of like worked wood 2x4. Well, it's a 1x4 now. Who knows how old that is?
Nell.
Nell? It's probably not the smartest idea. I'll probably kill myself. When I was a kid, I was doing stuff like that, walking across logs like this, and I fell off, and just like how this one is right here, this little knee right here, man, it hit me right in the, like right in my back of my hip right there, and oh, I had a bruise so big. Thank goodness it wasn't a longer one. It would have stabbed me.
Gaining more energy.
You are? Are you taking it from our equipment? Is that why you said equipment earlier? Bro, every time I come back here, this place looks different. What the heck was that?
I don't know. Some fall.
It sounded bigger than that, but maybe. If I'm being honest, it sounded like a frog or a grasshopper jumped over there. But I have had things thrown at me out here before.
Oh, really?
Whew.
Humid.
Yeah. It's the only downside to it not raining until 3, 4 a.m.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? How are you doing? Is there a breeze? You see that plant moving right there? They both kind of are. Maybe there is a little bit of a breeze over there. I don't feel one. I'm sweating.
Same. I'll take a shower when I get there.
Right?
I'm at peace.
I'm very glad to hear that. We're not here to disturb that. Yeah, I thought I just saw something move right over there. Shadows play tricks on you at night.
Jess.
So yes.
Jess. And we got Jessica earlier. Jessica, are you the one walking around with us? I keep hearing some weird noises back there. Kind of wonder what this is all about. It's a huge depression right there. This place has all sorts of weird, like, elevation changes through here.
Nice to talk again.
Well, I'm glad that you could talk to us. Thank you.
I like using this.
Well, we like using it too because usually we can't hear you guys and ladies. You don't really think about it until you like look up about how big these cypress trees actually are.
Yes, it's me.
You can see the water line too, where the water used to be, or where it was recently?
That was during Irma did that. Do the lights bother you, Jess? What was that?
Oh, I turned my flashlight off.
What was that?
Oh, I turned my flashlight off.
There was a pop or a knock right before that, though, I swear. There's literally some dead air out here tonight.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Nothing moving.
I feel like we're ghost hunting inside of a sauna.
Keep going.
Keep going? You want me to get to the spot where usually stuff starts getting weird. There's this magical rainbow tree up here, and every time I get near it, that's where I found the footprint too. But every time I get near it, that's when the responses turn a little more dark and This is definitely not the easiest walk through here. The other place I wanted to go, if that party wasn't going on, at least had a trail.
I still want to know what that noise is. That owl thing that we did?
Right? I'm surprised we haven't heard it again. That's the other part that kind of makes it weird, is usually an owl would do that more than one time.
Yeah.
Where's my body?
Dude, that's where its body was again?
Yeah.
That's the second time.
It may be in the river. It may just be the heat, but I do feel a little bit like sick to my stomach in a way.
You want some water?
No, it's not really thirsty, I don't think.
Maybe that whatever spirit's going to be contacting you through the app is trying to show you how it feels, or taking some of your energy.
Look at that, just snapped off right there.
I'm standing right here.
Can you, if you're standing right here, can you make a noise? Or make something move? Or can you say one of our names? I'm Bill and this is Jay.
The easiest way for me to see you is to come over here by my right hand and see if you can make this device in my hand light up. There you go. Thank you. It just went to the first little green. See, just did it again.
I've been here 100 years.
Whoa.
It's a long time.
It's 1920s and it's 2020, so yeah, 100 years. Oh, look, oh man, it just went up to the yellow. Maybe even more. So someone is definitely standing here with us.
What was her name? Jessie? Laura?
Jessica Roberts? Can you make this little device light up if your name's Jessica Roberts? Or Jess? Oh, thank you so much. Or Jess? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Did you like living out here?
There.
There? Yeah. I really appreciate you making this device light up. That helps us see you. Now, we're out in the middle of the woods. There is absolutely zero power out here. And I know for a fact that my GoPro is on battery and has no like connection to data service, any of that stuff. So it's not making this go off, and it's not making it go off to answer my questions. So, and as you can see, it hasn't gone off since. Oh, there we go. Wow. Whoa. Jess, do you want us to stop and turn around and leave, or do you want us to keep going?
I like the lights.
You like the lights? You're making them light up pretty cool. Hopefully my light isn't bright enough to not be able to see that. I'm gonna turn this. There we go. See if you can make them go off again all the way to the red one. You got to get real close and powerful for that. Okay. I guess maybe you like these lights. Well, if you want us to leave, light this little device up again.
Or if he wants us to leave, light it up. Because he doesn't like us. I don't know who he is.
Yeah. We only got the one man's name. It was Albert. Do you want us to keep going?
Horse.
Horse? Do you miss riding your horse? As soon as you turn around, this thing goes off.
Oh, really?
It's happening to you this time. There we go. Wow.
Nice.
You miss riding your horse? I bet it was fun riding a horse. We have cars now. They go faster than horses. They got a bunch of horses in them. I bet it's way more peaceful riding a horse through the woods, though. I really appreciate you communicating with us, too. Thank you so much. I don't know if it's just in my head, but does it feel like there's a little bit of a cool breeze coming from the riverside?
Yeah.
Feels nice.
Mm-hmm.
Man, see? It just went off again. Is that cool breeze you? Yes? Are you standing behind us? Is it coming from this way? I don't know. It actually looks like there might be somewhat of a breeze finally. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Oh, there's some storms coming in all around here.
They won't be here.
I have many regrets.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
What?
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful here. Big golden orb weaver.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. Not a fan of that.
Otherwise known as the banana.
Oh, those things are dangerous, aren't they?
Yeah. Dude. Oh.
What is it?
Here. Can you hold this?
Yeah. Is that a tick?
Yeah. And it's in there.
Shit. And they're like somewhere.
You're okay here.
Told you my stomach was starting to hurt. I guess we found out why. For those of you who maybe didn't see, I have a wonderful tick on me right there.
My heart gave
That's
in.
how you get them out. Little bastards. Do you see any on my back?
No, I don't see any.
Oh, man. I'd rather have blisters on my freaking... I have like stuff all over me. How the hell did that get on me?
I don't know. Do you feel them when they...
I felt that. It was weird. Normally you don't feel them because they have some sort of a... I don't want to say venom, but like a venom that they...
Yeah, it's like a...
like a numbness thing that they do so that you don't feel it. But it felt like worse of a burn than I'm feeling now after lighting my belly hair on fire.
Yeah.
It was weird. But maybe it's because it actually just bit into me and like I flicked it at the same time. I am so over ticks, you guys. I can't tell you how much I'm over ticks.
Yeah.
And I was telling some of our members in the members chat, I just found out that there's even ticks at the beach. I had one that was on the inside of my leg after Mary and I were at the beach all day, and I was like kind of yawning and stuff on the way to getting food, and I didn't think anything of it, but something on my leg started itching and it felt like a skin tag, and I look and it's, of course it's white, so it's even harder to see. But I took the best picture if I can. I'll put that up right now so you guys can see what I mean. It's called a Gulf Coast tick, and wow. I'm like, there's nowhere safe from these things.
Nope.
We can figure out how to eradicate all kinds of stuff we need, like honeybees and that kind of stuff, but we can't get rid of ticks. Ticks and love bugs.
Well.
Do you know his girlfriend? It just said Charlotte.
Oh, really?
Mike.
Mike?
Mike was supposed to come with us. That's weird.
A little bit.
Your girlfriend's name, they know you, apparently.
They
It says girlfriend's name and his friend that was going to come with us tonight. Oh man, another big buck. Alright my friends, we made it out. We are heading back to the car now. Don't forget to check out Bill's channel. Like I said, link will be in the description. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel or just haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe. We will see you on the next Explorer, my friends. Much love.